Test, test,
Give me another test.
test, test.
Let's see if we're back. Can we skip that?
Nice kick, base.
I don't know if we're...
Get us the ball. Let's go.
back yet. Okay. Come on. There's two that are live. Just give me a sec.
You think I'll have time to go use the bathroom real quick?
I think we're about to be back live.
So the answer is no.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're gonna have to hold it. You're gonna have to be a big boy and hold it.
That's alright.
Huh?
I said that's alright.
Okay, I think we're live. Yeah, hop on, brother. Maybe. And now it's back. But the problem is it's at 0% power because it's having a hard time charging. Okay, Gamba.
Yes.
From now on till the end of time, your number one priority is to make sure that every single device that we have
Is
is
charging
plugged in
whenever we leave.
and charging. So the camera can't just be plugged in, the power strip has to be turned on. Or we have to make sure that the outlet's working or whatever. We have to check. Being plugged in isn't good enough. Is it actually doing what it means to do?
Okay.
I think we're live. Still. I don't know how. Computer crashed, but
Do you have that on? Do you want me to check and see if drawing's working or what does?
check 1, 2. Okay, we are live. Good grief. That was quite the struggle here on the Erie Tiger Network. For some reason, we lost internet, and when we lost internet, the software in our system went haywire. So the internet went down briefly, and when that happened, our software was like, yeah, we don't want to do this anymore. We don't like what just happened. And so it has been a struggle to get this stream back up, but we are back up. It is halftime now, and the Erie Tigers, they lead it 8-0 on a touchdown pass to Mason Kogel. And, well, Ethan, you saw the craziness. We've gone over some different things. We've had a computer crash. We've had power failure. The camera was about to crash. We thought we were all set to go. We didn't have any real problems last night, and all of a sudden, a couple hiccups, but I think we're back in live. But I think you were keeping your eye on that second quarter a little bit sharper than I was. Kind of what went on out there?
Well, Brighton had a good drive that was shut down by the Erie defense around the 20-yard line. They had a couple good stops at the line of scrimmage, forcing Brighton to go for it on fourth down, and they held them up there. And then Erie had a nice little drive going at the end of the second quarter when Cave had a little bit of pressure in the backfield, and he forced a throw that got picked off. And Brighton had a brief drive that came to an end at the end of the half.
So we are right in the middle of halftime. There's about 7.5 minutes until the start of the second half. Hey, we really apologize. We don't know what happened when we lost internet. Our software freaked out, and then we noticed a couple other things crashing. We just forgot to, they were plugged in, but some of our power strips weren't turned on. So it's been a hot mess, and we are going to try and get better at it. You know, we're also getting a new system in here because some of the things that we try to do on the Erie Tiger Network, the current equipment that we have can't quite handle it. So we've had a very generous donation from Gen Realty. That's going to make a lot of the things we want to do possible. We'll try and keep it simple probably when we're on the road. But here at home, we'll try and do some special things here. We have internet this year in the booth. Been reliable all year. A little quick hiccup, and for some reason our whole system went kapooey. But we got it fixed. We're back on track. We're streaming again. And, well, we're going to take a timeout, kind of recalibrate here, and then we'll have the second half for you here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility, and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
You are watching the ETN.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Erie, talk to State Farm agent Jeannie Hulse.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Are you looking to buy
You ever
or
wanted
sell
to
a
support
new
the Erie
home?
Tiger Network?
Jen
We
McGurk,
are
an
Erie High School,
experienced
and
real
I
estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com. Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service, We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
You are watching the ETN.
Check 1 2. 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 Check. It's gotta be working.
Jackson, don't mess with that kid. Let's go.
Just hold on. Check. 1 2. 1. You heard it from here. Check 1 2. Okay. Sorry, folks. We're just having all kinds of tech issues, and so it's just been a troubleshooting bonanza. But Ethan, go ahead and you can take over the play-by-play.
And the quarterback hands it off. Number 88 takes it up the field for about a 7-yard gain. That will bring up 3rd and 3 here for the Bulldogs. There's 11:14 left in the third quarter, and Erie is looking like they are getting a little bit confused on the defensive side of the ball, trying to stop the run here. Quarterback in the shotgun. The running back flanks him to his right. There's a man in motion. They hand it off to the running back, and he is met by a host of Tigers behind the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up, it is 3rd down now.
Tigers just immediately got penetration into the backfield, and when you just have guys that come in unblocked, it's so hard to make anything as a running back because you have to make just a move to avoid trouble in the backfield, and then by the time you do that, there's a slew of guys ready to drop you.
Man in motion here for the Bulldogs. The quarterback in the shotgun takes the snap, hands it off to the running back, and once again the Tigers find a way to get into the backfield and take care of the running back, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I think that was Keaton Strange, and he just came in and Man, I tell you what, you ran into his arms, and there was no getting out there. He was determined to make the stop, and the Tigers, once again, a good job defensively.
And the Bulldogs have their offense out there on the field here for 4th and 11. Quarterback in the shotgun, takes the snap, rolls out to his left, and he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage by number 24.
And we actually don't have a 24 listed on our roster, but a good job defensively there for the Tigers.
And the Tigers offense takes the field again. They're taking the ball from the 45-yard line of the Bulldogs. And they're hoping to put some more points on the board here. Out there on the field. 1st and 10 here from the 45 for the Tigers, and Cave hands it off to Lincoln States, who gains about 1 yard on the play. Looks like the Bulldogs got into the backfield a little bit there.
Tell you what, Lincoln States has been good here today, but I don't know if he'll ever be as good as his name. His name is a A-plus, solid, world-class name. Could run for president with a name like that. In fact, it sounds like a politician's name or a star football player's name.
And Cave takes the snap, and he's met by a couple of Bulldogs in the backfield, rolls out, completes a pass to number 24. Again, we don't have him on our roster, but that will be enough for a 1st down here for the Tigers.
Yeah, just a good job of pocket awareness there. We've seen anytime Meredith gets in trouble, he steps up, rolls to his right, but he does an excellent job of just keeping his eyes down the field.
1st and 10 here from the 33-yard line. Cave takes the snap, hands it off to
our
number
mystery
24,
player.
Our mystery player, and he's taken down at about the line of scrimmage. There is 8 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter, and the Tigers are putting together a solid drive here. That play will actually go for a loss of 2 yards. That brings up 2nd down and 12 from the 35-yard line. And we have just received word that number 24 is Gavin Turner.
By the way, Tigers lead at 8-0. For those of you asking on the chat, we'll be sure to update you. When we switched our system, we lost our scoreboard. So that's why you're not seeing a scoreboard graphic.
A rough play there for the Tigers. The Bulldogs were able to get into the backfield again. That brings up 3rd and 14 from the 37-yard line for the Tigers. Tigers hurry up to the line. Cave in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks to his left, fires a pass to Mason Cowgill that is in and out of his hands, bringing up 4th and 14.
You know, that was a tough pass to catch. It's a really windy day out here, and that was kind of fluttering through the air, but I think that's one that Mason will feel like he should have had, as that hit both hands, even though he's in a full stride jumping. I think that's one that when he watches the tape, he wish he's had back.
And the punting unit out here for the Tigers now with 6:49 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Mason is back there ready to kick it away, try and pin the Bulldogs deep. And it looks like a Tiger jumped off sides there. That'll bring them back a few yards. Looks like number 27, Lincoln States, just jumped ahead of the line before the play was ready there. Bulldogs have one man back deep, and it's a pass. And the Brighton defense was not fooled as they were able to bat that one out of the air and keep the Tigers from converting on 4th down.
Yeah, Brighton, I feel like kind of felt like that fake was coming, and they tried to get the pass to Chris Lundeen, and I was well covered. And like I said, it is really windy out here today, so moving the ball through the air is just going to be a problem, and throwing that long of a pass when it's not your quarterback, I think a low chance of success there, but you're in the part of the field where I think you can take those kinds of chances.
And the Brighton offense will take over from the 42-yard line, bringing up 1st and 10 with 6:44 left in the third quarter.
And they are sending off Gavin Turner for, I think, an equipment reason. So going to figure that out. And Vinny Pastore will come in.
Brighton quarterback takes the snap, hands it off to his running back, number 5, and he gains about 8 yards on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 2.
That was a much better job of blocking by the Brighton O-line. Just a little bit of misdirection, kind of got the kick-out block there, sealed him off on the inside, and a nice little 8-yard gain there for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs back up to the line, ready for their next play. With 6:09 left in the third quarter, a man in motion. He hands it off to number 88, who picks up 1st down yardage on that play. Or maybe he's a bit short. They'll mark that ball 1 yard short of the 1st down, bringing up 3rd and 1 from the 49-yard line for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs step back up to the line. Quarterback in the shotgun. Or under center. Man in motion. And the Tigers stuff him right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing going there for the Bulldogs.
Man, great job, Tigers. Great gap control. You have 2nd and short. You have 3rd and short. 2 stops. And now you have 4th and short. Can you do it 3 times in a row? You can do it 3 times in a row. That's a mark of a truly great defensive front 7.
And the Bulldogs come out with their quarterback in the shotgun with the running back flanking him to his left. Another man in motion. A little misdirection here from the Brighton offense, and they pick up 1st down yardage here with about a 4-yard carry, bringing up 1st down and 10 from the 46-yard line of the Tigers.
And that's why you go for it on 4th and short, and that's why you see more NFL teams, more college teams doing it. The analytics say on 2nd and short, 3rd and short, 4th and short, run the ball because your chances of success are really high, and you see that more and more.
Quarterback here in the shotgun. Surveys the field, sends a man in motion, takes the snap, hands it off to number 26, who gains about 3 yards there on that run and is met by number 24, I believe. That's Gavin Turner.
And a late flag came in, and I'm not sure what that was for, but it was thrown from the white hat. So we'll see what the call is here, but they're calling that on ear. I think that might have been I don't know. He never gave a signal.
That will bring up 2nd and a long 1 or 2 for the Bulldogs. Play action here. A deep pass, and it is caught by number 82, and he walks into the end zone with a touchdown.
Yeah, just a total mismatch there in terms of height. It wasn't a bad job of coverage defensively there for Erie, as that was Cole Bogus back there. But, I mean, Cole versus number 82 for Brighton, he had to have had 7-8 inches on him, and not a whole lot Cole could do, even though he was kind of tracking with him in coverage.
And it looks like the Brighton offense is still on the field. They're going to go for 2 here.
Yeah, going to try and tie up the game.
Quarterback in the shotgun. Sends a man in motion, takes the snap. A little misdirection here, and they are able to run the ball in there.
Well, now is an interesting moment for this freshman team. We talked about in our first stream before that went down that this team over the last several years have not played in many close games. They have just steamrolled through their competition. And right now, they find themselves in a tie game with 3:30 in the third quarter. I think this is good for this team. I think this team needs to face some close competition. I think we're obviously going to see this freshman class be kind of a cornerstone for Erie football as they move up and establish themselves in 4A. So I think moments like these are good moments for this program.
And it looks like number 27, Lincoln States, will be back deep to receive this kickoff. And the Tigers are trying to get something rolling with their offense. It's been quite a while since they put up their first touchdown in the first quarter.
Yeah, and I know we missed that touchdown because it went down. It was a nice catch by Mason Kogel. And then it was Keegan McKenzie who came in at quarterback and made the pass play to get the 2-point conversion. So Keegan is utilized a lot in goal line packages.
And it is a short kick. It looks like it will be fielded by number 24, Gavin Turner. He takes it to the right hash and is taken down at about the 30-yard line, maybe a little bit short of that. And the Tigers offense will come back onto the field and take another shot at this Brighton defense and try and put some more points on the board and seal this game up.
You know, I don't know what goes on in the Bulldogs program, but what we saw in varsity last night, what we see today in the C team, this is a program that tackles extremely well. A lot of solid tackles in the open field, and they continue that here this morning.
Cave in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off to Lincoln, and he is met by a few Bulldogs after gaining or losing yardage on that play. It looks like he was taken down about a yard behind the line of scrimmage. And the Bulldogs, it looks like they're starting to figure out this Erie offense, a lot of run plays, and maybe it's time to start airing the ball out a little bit.
Yeah, wouldn't mind seeing them air it out, but that's always a tough thing. C team, you're never going to have a 14-year-old that can really be polished pocket passer. It's a windy day. I mean, look, Blake Barnett, a freshman, getting the start varsity, that's an aberration. That doesn't happen too often.
Cave takes the snap, surveys the field, steps up in the pocket, and throws a pass that is picked off by number 31 for the Brighton defense, and he is taking the ball back to about the 30-yard line before he is pushed out of bounds by a member of the Tigers offense.
Well, what did we just talk about? We just talked about being in a close game. Being pressured, being in a position that you haven't been in and trying to rise up to that challenge. And right now what we're seeing is, they're not used to this. It's uncomfortable for them. So can you hold your water? Can you catch your breath? Can you get back and focus on your job and do that and execute? If you can do those things, you can still win this game.
Yeah, and I totally agree with that. It's been quite a while since Erie has had a close game or even lost a game for this freshman class. The Brighton quarterback in the shotgun sends a man in motion, hands it off to the running back, who is taken down after about a 4-yard gain, or 5, by Mason Cowgill. And it looks like there's a little bit of confusion on the Tigers defense right now.
They're on a timeout on the field.
Okay.
And so I'm not sure. A sideline warning is called on Erie. So you always get a warning. And then the second time is a penalty. But Erie's gotta get some play to kind of spark the momentum here.
2nd and 5 here for Brighton from the Erie 25-yard line with 2 minutes here in the third quarter. It's a handoff to number 9 who takes it to the right sideline and gains first down yardage.
Another tackle by Gavin Turner. In the second half, he has been everywhere, all over the field.
And it looks like Erie's going to have to keep Brighton out of the end zone here and make sure that they can keep this game close so that they can score a few points in the fourth quarter and secure the win. Quarterback takes the snap. It's play action. They pass it to number 88, and he takes it into the end zone for another Bulldog touchdown.
And Preston Turnova is going to be frustrated because he was in a good position initially. He saw the ball, he got excited, and he stopped moving his feet and tried to jump and catch it instead of just run to where the ball was going and make the play. And so Tigers pay, and with 1:16 left, now that they're down 14-8, and this is a huge moment. Got to stop the two-point conversion.
And the Tigers have had a strong run defense throughout the day, and I would assume that that's what Brighton's going to run right now. They hand it off, and they walk into the end zone. Number 26 does for the Bulldogs. That makes it 16-8.
Like I said, though, this is good for this program. This freshman team needs to be tested. They have not been tested in many, many years at any level, and so you thought at some point this season there's going to be a challenge, and how will they answer the bell? We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
Front range.
1, 2. Okay, so sorry, we just keep losing our audio for no reason. Not sure what that is all about, but we're back audio-wise. And Ethan, big third down here for the Tiger offense.
Yeah, they're putting a good drive together here. Are the Tigers. It looks like Cave's in the shotgun. He will hand it off to Lincoln, who puts the ball on the turf and jumps right back on it at about the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th and 6 for the Tigers here at the start of the fourth quarter, trailing 16-8.
And, Cave never cleanly caught that ball, and as he was trying to hand it off and put it in the belly of States, that just bounced right off State's chest because Cave couldn't quite get a firm grip on it. And so it was a smart job for States not to try and pick it up, instead just fall on the football.
Tigers hustle back to the line. Cave in the shotgun. States flanking him to his left. He takes the snap, hands it off to States, and he splits the gap and carries the ball for a solid 20-yard game.
And a nice hold there, and you saw States just, it looked like he was shot out of a rocket, just hit the hole hard, made one man miss, and he wasn't going to be stopped short of the first down marker.
Tigers back to the line with a 1st and 10 here from the Bulldogs' 33-yard line. The snap, he hands it off to States again, and he is up the field to about the 20-yard line and down to the 15 for another Tigers first down. And Lincoln States has really found his groove here at the start of the fourth quarter with 2 solid carries for the Tigers, and they are in the red zone here with about 10:45 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and you say States has found his groove. Well, how about the big hog mollies up front? They have been paving the way here this drive. Open up holes on the inside. Love to see that from the big guys.
Meredith here in the shotgun with an empty backfield. 3 split out wide to the right, and he is taken down, looked like by his own man, being pushed into the backfield for a loss of about 3 on that play, bringing up 2nd and, it looks like a few extra yards lost there, bringing up 2nd and 15 for the Tigers.
Yeah, and it was just Capra got kind of pushed into the backfield there, and Meredith just ran right into his back. Always disappointing when you run in the back of your own teammate and he takes you out.
Tigers in the huddle, looking to cap off this nice drive that they have going here. Meredith in the shotgun, empty backfield again. 3 split out wide to the right, 2 to the left. He takes the snap, surveys the field, and rolls out to his right. Throws the ball up in the end zone, and that is in and out of the hands of Mason Kogel in the end zone.
Yeah, and that's the second time that Mason has had to make a really tough adjustment, but he's gotten both hands on the ball. Once again, I think he watches the film, he's going to go, dang it, should have had that one. I wouldn't call them drops necessarily because he's had to make kind of an acrobatic play to even get his hands on it. But, Mason, he's a talented kid with a bright future. A lot of these freshmen C-team players are. And so you'll start to see them make more plays like that as they continue to grow up in this program.
Cave again in the shotgun. States flanking him to his right. He hands it off, and States breaks a tackle and is taken down. A gain of about 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 4th and long for the Tigers on the Bulldogs' side of the field.
Yeah, and I think Brighton just felt that was coming. I think if you're an offensive coordinator, you're thinking, let's make it 3rd and manageable. If you're on the defensive side, you're thinking, okay, they want to make it 3rd and manageable. We've seen Lincoln States take that little draw kind of right up the middle. Let's kind of key into that and stop that, and that's what Brighton did. They limited the damage there, and it's 4th and long. About
8.5 minutes remaining here in this fourth quarter for the Erie Tigers. Cave is in the backfield, or in the shotgun again, takes the snap, looks to his left, fires, and that pass is completed to Chris Lundeen.
Ooh, and I think he's just a half a yard short. It was a good play call. It was a good route. Lundeen was kind of stumbling, and I think he had to get past the 5, and he got stopped just a half a yard short.
And that will send the Bulldogs offense back onto the field here in the fourth quarter. Tigers looking for a stop, hoping that they can keep the score close and possibly come back and put a score up on the board, make sure that they can seal the win today.
Yeah, time running out for these guys, and here's the thing. As a defense, you have to make a big play here. You have to get either a 3-and-out or force a turnover. All the pressure right now is on Brighton with their backs inside the 5 at their own goal line.
Quarterback under center, hands it off to his running back, and he is going nowhere on that play. The Tigers front made a good stop and kept Brighton backed up to their own goal line, hoping to start their next drive with good field position.
Yeah, the Tigers snuffed them when they touched them, but the problem was they got pushed back off the ball too much. And so as offensive line, when you can move that line of scrimmage down the field, I mean, that's how you engineer a good offense. And too many yards there on first down given up by the Tiger defense.
Brighton quarterback sends a man in motion, takes the snap, and hands it off with a little misdirection to their running back, and he is taken down at about the 15-yard line, bringing up 3rd and short here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they have to get to the 16, and it's at about the 15.5. And I tell you what, nope, they'll give it to him. Thought it was a little bit short, they gave it to him, and so you already failed your first objective. Now you got to come up with a big play if you're the Tiger defense. You cannot afford to give up a long clock-melting drive.
Yeah, time is not on the Tigers' side here with 7:10 left in this fourth quarter, and the clock is running. The Bulldogs are just trying to secure the win here. He takes the snap, hands it off to his running back, and he is going nowhere again. The Tigers' front is pushing their way back there, getting into the backfield, and trying to keep Brighton from making a big play here.
Much better job, gap control, shedding blocks, getting off your man, making the tackle. Good defenses, they're able to bring the guy down first contact. First contact, you wrap up, and your coach wrap, squeeze, lift, drive. You do that as part of the tackle. You're gonna make a lot of solo tackles, open field tackles. That's what this defense needs right now.
2nd and long here for the Brighton offense. Quarterback in the shotgun, takes the snap, surveys the field, throws a bomb down the field, and that is just over the head of his receiver and a Tigers safety.
I think that rode the wind a little bit because it kind of confused Landon Angelo, who was the safety. He was in position to make the interception, and he started to stand under it like it was coming to him. And then he realized this thing's going over my head. Looked a little bit like a center fielder when that pop fly has a little more carry to it, and he all of a sudden had to track back and couldn't quite track it down.
3rd and long here for the Bulldogs. The Tigers defense ready to make a stop, get their offense back on the field.
And that's a big incompletion because that also stopped the clock. So need a big play here.
Brighton hands it off, and they gain about 3 yards. The Tigers made a big play there.
Yeah, that was important. It was good recognition off the edge by Gavin Turner. He was hanging out there at outside linebacker. Saw it, came around the end, made the tackle from behind. Shoot, 3rd and 10, you'll give him a 3-yard pickup all day.
4th down here for the Bulldogs. They send out their punting unit, and it is Preston Terranova back deep to receive the punt. Clock is running here with about 5.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. The snap is high. They get the punt off. And Preston is tracking it back, and it gets beyond him.
And he never touched it, so he smartly let it go. Here's the thing. The same thing happened to Preston there that happened on the previous. Oh, and the referee says that Preston touched the ball. And so they give it up, and Preston came over. Now, here's the thing. Preston's a smart player. If he touched the ball, he knows he needs to go and pick it up. And he's asking the ref, hey, I never touched the ball. And now there's a flag coming out as the Tiger players are getting a little bit upset. But here's the thing. Preston, he saw that he didn't touch it. He went back. I think if he would have tried to pick up the ball. Instead, he said, I'll let it go. I never touched it. And so the referees hopefully can sort this out. I just don't think that's a mistake. Obviously, it's C team. I don't think that's a mistake that Preston would have made. And they do get it corrected.
Tigers are taking the ball from their own 18-yard line, setting up 1st and 10 with about 5:17 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, I don't know if they gave it to Erie. We're trying to figure that out. They called a personal foul penalty on Brighton. I know, they will call Erie ball. So you know what? Hey, we got on the refs there a little bit. Give them credit. They sorted it out. They figured it out. They said, you know what? He never touched it. He acted like he never touched it. It clearly wasn't a touch, and then they awarded the ball back to Erie. So good job by the officiating crew to sort that one out.
Erie comes out in a 3-wide to the left formation, hands it off to Lincoln States, number 27, and he gains about 2 yards there on that play. Erie's trying to put together a drive that puts some points on the board and get them back in this game before they run out of time.
Yep, this is a defining moment for this program. You've won all these games in a row. You brag about the huge records and the championships, but now you're playing some tougher teams. How are you going to handle these close games?
Meredith in the shotgun, States to his left, takes the snap, hands it off, and Lincoln is going. He gains first down yardage, and he is out past the 50 into Bulldog territory at about the 48-yard line. And there are 4.5 minutes left in this quarter.
16-8. Erie trails it, by the way. And I'll tell you what, Lincoln, I think he loves contact. I think he craves it. There was a situation there. You'd like to see him bounce it out and avoid contact, even though you love a running back that likes to stick their nose in there and run over people. There was a chance, I think, for a few more yards there.
Meredith in the shotgun takes the snap, surveys the field, looking to his left, throws a deep ball to number 3, Chris Lundeen, and it is off the hands of a Brighton defender and incomplete, stopping the clock at 4:05 in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, we kind of have already talked about the wind and things working well for Lincoln. Haven't seen a lot of short passes. We've seen them try and air it out deep a few times, and this wind is it's tough. If you don't throw a really tight spiral, it's tough to carve through this wind.
2nd down and 10 here for the Tigers from the Bulldogs 49. Handoff to Lincoln, and he runs it in there for about a 3-yard gain, bringing it to the Bulldogs 46, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 7 here for the Tigers.
So that's one of those where you watch on tape and they're going to say, all right, you got to be patient as a runner. Patience, patience, patience. It's hard to do because you're a runner, you want to run up. If he would have set that block up a little bit more patiently, he could have busted the outside and there was no one home.
Meredith in the shotgun takes the snap, looks to his right, throws a pass to Gavin Turner, and it is caught with first down yardage down to the Bulldogs' 33-yard line, and the Tigers hurrying back to the line with 3:27 left on the clock.
Yeah, and you can see the talent on the edges for the Tigers as Turner there, bigger, stronger, faster than the man he was going against. Love that matchup there for the Tigers. Wouldn't mind seeing them try to exploit that again.
1st and 10 from the Bulldogs 34. It's handed off to Lincoln, and he gains about a yard on that carry. Offensive line looked like they had a little bit of a struggle there. And the clock is still rolling here for the Tigers with about 3 minutes left. They're trying to put the ball in the end zone and tie this game up.
Yeah, time running down, though. This is a drive because guess what? It's not good enough to score. You also got to get the 2-point conversion. So you want to leave yourself with enough time just in case you don't convert.
Screen pass here to Mason Kogel, and it is taken up to about the 28-yard line where the ref calls forward progress, and there is just under 2.5 minutes left in this third quarter.
Yeah, Erie calling a timeout. Hey, I love that play call. You get it into a third manageable. It's basically a run play, but out on the edge. I mean, it goes down as a pass, but that's how you pick up those kind of short chunk yardage to make things manageable is, hey, it's like a long pitch to your big man out there. And Mason, a good athlete. He's bigger than a lot of kids, and so I like to see that play. Well, we have a moment, fans. Don't forget to follow us on social media. We are almost at 2,000 subscribers on the Erie Tiger Network, so be sure to subscribe. You can hit that icon for the bell icon for notifications of any time we have a stream up, and that was probably helpful today as we had one stream go down and had to reset and bring a new stream up. So be sure to do that. But well, Ethan, this is kind of a make-or-break moment for this young program. They haven't faced adversity. I was talking to some of the parents yesterday, and they're like, yeah, they just haven't been in close games. We want to see a good game at some point. They got a good one here today.
And 3rd and 4 here for the Tigers from the Bulldogs' 28-yard line, trying to convert here, give themselves enough time to score and convert on a 2-point conversion. States out to the right, wide open field, and he is in past the 10 and into the end zone for a Tiger touchdown. There is, however, a flag on the play.
Yep, and they already signaled a hold, and Coach Chambers beside himself as this one is coming all the way back, and that's deep in the backfield. I mean, where that's thrown, I don't even know how you get a hold there. That's 6 yards, 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So that's not only going to back you up 10 yards, it's going to back you up 10 yards from the flag, which is going to make it 3rd and 18.
Tough break there for the Tigers, but they are still going to try and put the ball there in the end zone with 2:09 remaining in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, man, what do you call it? The run has been working well with Lincoln. It's been difficult to pass it in this wind. You got to make it 4th and manageable. Big call here.
Cave takes the snap, looks to his left, and it scurries out of the pocket. Still enough time to throw, and he unleashes down the field, and it is caught by number 14 around the 5-yard line for the Tigers, putting them in a very good position here with 1:45 remaining in the fourth quarter.
And Darian Bustamante, a great catch, kind of fighting the wind, but how about the presence by Meredith? Not only does he escape the pressure, not only does he stay on his feet, but he has the awareness that, hey, I'm still behind the line of scrimmage. He probably could have tucked out and run, but, hey, I'm going to stay behind. I see my open man. I'm going to launch it, and a great pass and a great catch.
Minute and a half here remaining for the Tigers. The clock is rolling. Cave takes the snap, hands it off to Jackson Kogel, and he is down at about the 1-yard line for the Tigers.
Man, that is the Kogel backfield. You got 2 big twin Kogel brothers back there. If you're a linebacker, you don't want to see that. That's stuff of your nightmares with 2 big twins coming at you. 16-8 the score here, 1:12 remaining.
Clock is moving here for the Tigers. Same formation, handed off to Mason, and he is
Oh, they're going to call him
down
a yard short, so it's going to be 3rd and goal. At this point, it's all about getting this and then having your best play to tie the game up. But you got to score a touchdown first.
Hand off again to Jackson, and he is pushed straight back.
Ooh, and that's a situation of something I say we call going to the well too many times. You called the same play 3 times in a row. Worked pretty well the first 2 times, but when you see that as a defense for the 3rd time, that's tough. And I actually think the Tigers get a break here. They had a loss of yardage on that 3rd down play, but a penalty is going to back them up, so they'll get 3rd down again.
41 seconds remaining here in this fourth quarter. The Tigers trailing the Bulldogs 16-8. Deep in Bulldogs territory, the Tigers are trying to put the ball in the end zone and give themselves as much of a chance to win as they can.
Exciting one here for, hey, you know, we don't broadcast these C-team games very often, as you well know, but guess what? We picked a good one to broadcast if we were going to broadcast one. So if we would have broadcast any of the last 3 weeks, it would have been a blowout. So I think we had some good timing on this one for this Halloween game. By the way, fans, special thanks to our sponsors. And if you'd like to kind of help out, you can become a patron on our Patreon. Head to patreon.com/Erie Tiger Network. If you do that, you can support us, heck, for as little as $1 a month. We appreciate that more than you know. It may seem like a small partnership, but we love that. And you can even support us for as much as $40 a month.
Meredith here in the backfield takes the snap, looks to his right, throws a pass that is batted at the line of scrimmage and knocked down by the Brighton defense, bringing up 4th and goal for the Tigers from about the 6-yard line.
Yeah, I like the mindset there. Hey, we got 2 shots to get this in the end zone. Let's try both times. We don't want to make it 4th and goal. We want to score now. Fortunately, ball knocked down, but you try and go for the end zone. You don't get it. You can try again right here.
37 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter for the Tigers. 4th and goal from the 6-yard line. Cave takes the play from his coach. In the huddle, he has to be telling his teammates, we got to put it in here.
Like the body language of the Erie huddle. They seem like, hey, we're locked in. We're ready for this play.
Meredith takes the snap, hands it off, and Lincoln is taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a good stop for the Brighton defense, and that will about seal the deal here for the Erie Tigers, trailing 16-8 with 30 seconds left, and the Brighton defense will take over deep in their own territory.
Yeah, Erie tried to catch Brighton, maybe defending the pass a little too much, and they wanted to put the hands in their most talented player, and unfortunately it didn't work out. And Erie, this program is going to lose for the first time, I don't know, maybe ever. Maybe ever. It has been a long time since this age group, at any level of football is lost, and this is going to sting. But you know what? I think it's good for them. You learn more when you lose, because if you play a close one and you come out and you win, you know you can kind of overlook some of the mistakes you make. But when you lose, you have to fix things. The sting of losing, I always thought, was stronger than winning felt good. And so when you have that sting in a close moment, you kind of look inside. You look, okay, what are the things that we can control? What are the things we can fix? And that's something that Erie's going to have to do. And one thing you don't love to see, personal foul, frustration foul. You know, I haven't lost in a long time. Still got to hold your head, keep your cool, and finish this game with some class.
And the clock is rolling here, and the Brighton offense looks like they're just going to stay in the huddle until time runs out here. And a tough loss for the Erie C team, but it's a good learning experience for them in 4A, their first year. A tough loss to this Brighton team, but I'm sure the next time that they play them, they'll come back ready and firing.
Well, that's going to do it for us here in the C-team game. The Tigers fall by a final score of 16-8, and that ends a long run of dominant winning by this age group here. They'll learn a lot from this. They'll move on, and unfortunately, of course, it feels like Erie Tiger Network bad luck. But we'll be back at it. We hope to grab maybe one more C-team game before the end of the year. But thanks so much for joining us. We had GG